everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with Ayla and we are going to be announcing the week 5 results of my photo contest BDPC. This week's theme was Lyric Week and I asked the models to please choose a lyric that is 1 to 3 lines long and create a photo around it and then tell me what the song is. Just so I don't have any copyright strikes against my channel, I am not going to be playing any of the songs in the video. However, all of them will be linked in the description box down below if you want to check them out. I would also like to say that Brandy used her pass this week, so there will be no photo from Brandy. But Brandy, you aren't eliminated. Thank you so much for telling me that you are using your pass this week. Without further ado, let's get into the photos. In first place this week, we have Catherine. So she chose the lyric, "I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair," from the song Goodbye Vibrations from the Beach Boys. I think this photo was super creative. I love the Beach Boys so much and I think this photo was very creative. I love the clothes that she is wearing because it is something I believe from Melody's collection, and Melody is from the 60s just like the Beach Boys. And I love how she's playing with her hair. The one thing that I don't really love about this photo is that it's not exactly in her sight line, if that makes any sense. It's just a smidge taller or like up from where her eyes should have been, in my opinion, so that she could be looking at the camera. But I love this photo. Great job, Catherine. In second place, we have Ruthie. She chose the lyric, "On a scale from 1 to 10, I am perfect like I am. I don't need your number," from What a Girl Is by Liv and Maddie. I think this photo is so pretty. Your photos every week, Ruthie, just blow me away. I love how just beautiful and how nice they are. I love how the text matches the color in her shirt and how the boys in the back are holding up their papers with their numbers and Ruthie is in front of them and Ruthie is in focus and the other ones aren't. I love this photo. Fantastic job, Ruthie. In third place, we have Bella. She chose the lyric, "Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is," from 1,000 years. The story behind this photo is that Miriam and Bella are sisters. Miriam is the girl in the Polaroid with Bella. And Bella found the photo of her and her sister from her sister's 6th birthday party, and she begins to think of all the memories with her sister. I really love this photo. I think it's so creative. The one thing is that I don't love how dark it is, and I personally would have really brightened up her eyes because it just kind of looks like... And to me it looks like her eyes aren't really there, but I know they're there, if that makes any sense. And I love how you did use string lights to try brighten it up, but I definitely would have tried to edit her eyes to be brighter. Great job, Bella. In fourth place, we have Charlotte. She chose the lyric, "Hello from the other side, I must have called 1,000 times," from the song Hello by Adele. I think this photo was very nicely executed because it's just so nicely put together. So the story behind this photo is that Charlotte is trying to talk and try to tell her past self, like, kind of about her life now, back when, before she had lost everything she owned, and she wants to tell herself not to take the smallest things for granted. I really love this photo. I think it's just has a great message. I think it was really nicely done, and it's just amazing. Great job, Charlotte. In fifth place, we have Aubrey. She chose the lyric, "When you wear your hair down, it's like you're wearing your crown. Wave to the crowd and give them all a wink to show that you're fine," from the song Woman by Meghan Trainor. I think this photo was really nicely put together. I love how she is actually wearing a crown and then the 3 dolls in front of her have their hair done up like they're wearing crowns. I also think, in my opinion, that it makes a lot more sense that her hair or I mean the other doll's hair is all the same color, and then it's on top of a very bright background, and then she is just this big splash of blue. I think this photo is really nicely done. Just one thing is that I don't know like what's going on with her eye. Like I don't know if you were trying to make her wink, or if it, can't really tell if it's half open or not, but I would have just opened it all the way. Great job, Aubrey. Next, in 6th place, we have Joss, and she chose the lyric, "Watch them go right through me, because they're nothing to me, I'm not clay," from the song Clay by Grace Vanderwaal. I think this photo was really nicely done, and the story behind this is that bullies at school are trying to call Joss very rude things, and Joss isn't letting them affect her, and she's returning their negativity with her positivity. I really love this photo. I think it was really nicely done. I know you did say you spent a lot of time editing, yet I did think that the editing looked a little like odd. Especially with, you called them like lasers, but I know that's supposed to represent like the hate and the negativity. Just, I think they really weren't needed, because I think they really disrupt the whole like pink aesthetic you have going on with the photo. And then another thing, I do see that you have a watermark in the corner, but I am not going to take off for this week or any of the other weeks because of your watermark, because I do understand if you're using like a free version of an editing app. My personal favorite editing apps that don't include watermarks are Photo Director and PixArt. Obviously, it doesn't matter what editor you use. I think this photo was really nicely done. And another thing is that there's like a glare on her glasses. Excuse you. There is like 6 motorcycles outside at the moment. Okay, anyway. I think this photo is really nicely done. Great job, Joss. In 7th place, we have Jess. She chose the lyric, "No one deserves to disappear," from the song Disappear by Dear Evan Hansen. If you guys don't know, Dear Evan Hansen is a Broadway musical, and I think this photo was really nicely done. I would say though that it's like very long, and I don't really like that personally. I don't know, it was just, my opinion, I thought it was a very odd format, like that you made it so long and then it had the black bar at the bottom. And then another thing that I personally would have done is would have put Jess in the center, but I do love how she's like disappearing and like away from the other girls. I really love this photo, and can I just say your doll collection is so beautiful. I love all your dolls. Okay, that was very off topic. And then another thing that this absolutely does not matter, but I don't like how the middle doll isn't wearing shoes. It's a very odd thing, but I just love it when dolls are wearing shoes in photos. Anyway, I really loved this photo, Jess, and I really loved that you chose a Broadway song for Lyric Week. Great job, Jess. Next, in 8th place, we have Caroline. So, the lyric Caroline chose is, "So tell me, why haven't I heard from you? I said, now darling, honey, what is your excuse? Why haven't I heard from you?" from the song Why Haven't I Heard From You by Reba McEntire. I think this photo is really cute. I love all the phones around her. Just one thing I would have personally done is that her hair is, so I do see that her hair is very snarled and like frizzy and big, and I know a lot of the times when our doll's hair looks like that we can't help it, but I think I would have tried to put it behind her a little bit, if that makes sense, just so it's, because to me it kind of looks like this big cloud around her, but if that's what you were going for, that's great. I think all the phones around her is really pretty, and I love how she's kind of like tucked into all the pillows, and she's kind of protruding through the pillows. I think it's a really creative photo, and I think you really executed it well. Great job, Caroline. And in 9th place, we have Rapunzel. Rapunzel chose the lyric, "How can I love when I'm afraid?" from the song 1000 Years. I didn't really understand this photo at first because I don't read your guys' emails until I see the photo, so that when I see the photo, it's kind of like I'm interpreting it for myself, and then I read what you guys write for it. So you said that basically Rapunzel is afraid to love because she's numb with pain. I just didn't really understand the photo or the meaning behind the photo, because when I first saw this I thought it was like Rapunzel was just getting hugged by a friend and she was crying. But after I read the thing, I understood that that is supposed to be that's supposed to be a significant other, and then Rapunzel is scared to love them. The one thing is that I don't really understand why you blurred out the other doll, because they already weren't really the main focus of the photo, because Rapunzel is the one looking at the camera. I think that, well, I don't think, I know that you shouldn't have blurred them because they're both right beside each other. They are both in the frame. I'm explaining this really badly. I didn't really understand your photo. I do love the lyric and the song you chose, and I love Rapunzel's outfit and how her hair is done. I just don't think that you really stepped out of your comfort zone too much this week. But great job, Rapunzel. So the person I'm going to have to eliminate this week is Rapunzel. Rapunzel, you did a great job all throughout this competition, and I am so happy to see how much you've grown. So here are all your previous photos. The theme for next week is going to be retro/vintage. For this coming week, I want you guys to choose a decade and then choose a trend from a specific decade and just really show that. For example, let's say you are going to do 80s and you wanted to show 80s fashion, then express that through the photo. I would like your guys' photos in by the 26th, which is a Friday, and the only reason I want them in on Friday is because my summer movie will be coming out on the 28th, and I want to get this video out on Saturday then, so I can have my summer movie and I won't have 2 videos in one day. I just feel like this is the best way to do that. So it's just one day earlier, so hopefully that won't be an issue for anyone. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to see your retro vintage photos for next week. Bye guys!